And my guests today are Carmen Mangini, the big guy, and Bill Beer Drinking Blank. Now, I can't tell you why his name's Beer Drinking, only he can. So let's hear from him, Billy, the Beer Drinker.
What an intro. The intros get better and better.
But the reason I gave you that good intro, because I forgot to tell you, Bill, this amazing part I put in. We're at 70 subscribers. If we get to 100 subscribers, I'm going to put you through a table.
Well, I mean, you did put me through the table at the tailgate at WrestleMania. We have photo evidence.
No, this will be put you through an actual table.
Whoa. Don't break kayfabe.
No bones tonight, Bill?
I couldn't get home. You know he's probably asleep by now. 9:30? Too late. Okay. He's asleep for the biggest podcast of all time.
You guys ready?
Yeah.
All right. Let's start with the...
I thought we started.
Well, I gotta, read off. Just let me just say the match, okay, Bill? So do me a favor, shut up. What do you guys think about the Rhea Ripley match, Becky Lynch? Did you like it? You surprised Rhea Ripley retained? Let's start with you, Carmen. What do you think?
Night one, the opening match, the pace setter for the whole weekend. Not surprised Rhea Ripley won. It was a great match, I thought. Rhea Ripley's at the top of her game right now. I think to take the thought away would be a selfish move on Triple H's part.
We're in a new era, Carmen. This is the Triple H era. You know what I mean? We're in the Paul Levesque era, Halloween. Like, this is the time that wrestling is finally great again.
Wrestling's new golden age.
New golden age. It's...
Rhea Ripley came out with that band. I thought the band was good.
It's back.
I don't say this.
Oh, God, how exciting. It was the greatest weekend of all time.
Well, Bill, you got not much more to live for, so I can see why.
He had that ready in the holster. Use the headphones when I'm holding the phone up. I don't know why. It was definitely a good match, though. You knew Rhea had to win.
Carmen, I'm doing the podcast at the bar so they can see my face better.
Good. Let's get on. What's the next match?
Next match is what I got. We'll just go to the next women one. Io Sky versus Bayley.
And we're not jumping night.
Whoa, that's a different night. Yeah.
That's on night one.
Okay, fine.
The 6-team tag match.
We'll go to the six-guy tag team match.
Incredible match. Incredible match.
And A-Town down under taking one set. Awesome Truth taking the other set.
Oh, God, did they deserve it. God, have they put in the work.
Are you surprised that that Awesome Truth won the belts?
Awesome Truth. The best tag team out there right now.
Yeah, that's their hottest team they got right now. They have a throw belt on them.
Don't worry. What happened on Monday with R-Truth, we'll save that for after WrestleMania.
Yep, we have even more to discuss.
Yep. We have even more to discuss. Let's get to the brother rivalry. Jim Uso versus Jey Uso. Are you surprised?
Yeet versus no yeet.
Are you surprised Jimmy lost that match?
I'm not surprised he lost the match. I'm surprised how little action there was in the match.
Oh, yeah.
Super kick. Being a match against brothers, it should be like a knockdown, drag-out brawl. I don't think we got that. I expected Tatum.
It was unfortunate. I gotta say, I think it was the worst match of the two nights. I think it was. I hate to say it.
Why?
I was looking so forward to the matchup. And the entrances were great, and then the match was...
Yeah, so flat.
Next, I don't really want to bring this one up. I think this was the most boring match of the night, Bill, and you can disagree all you want. Bianca Belair, Jade Cargill, Naomi versus Damage Control.
He makes a very strong point.
That's why I told Carmen. That's why I said, Carmen.
Definitely a break match.
What'd you say?
Definitely a bathroom break match.
That's what I was about to say. That's why I said, Carmen, it's time to go to the bathroom.
I think I may actually have also gone to the bathroom during that very same match, if you can believe it.
When I go to the bathroom during wrestling, I try to pick the worst match and go during it.
Yeah, but then you get the line. It's the only time the men's bathroom looks like the women's bathroom because the line goes around the damn building.
Bill, maybe you should go in the, if you go in the girls, no one's going to know the difference.
I've considered it. Girls' bathrooms were abandoned.
I thought it was a bad match. Next, let's go to Sami Zayn versus Gunther.
Incredible match. Incredible.
Are you surprised?
I had to pee towards the end. It was a nightmare, but it was an incredible match.
Are you surprised that Sami Zayn won the title? Carmen, let's start with you.
Anybody was surprised by that. I think with the Rocky-esque lead up to the fight, everybody was expecting Sami Zayn to win. Gunther would have been a letdown. He made himself 600 plus days, 666 I believe it was. Intercontinental champion. Strong argument you may say he's the best Intercontinental champion of all time. It was a great match. I thought Sami earned the win.
Let's see. Let me ask you this question, Carmen. Let me ask you this question, Carmen. Since you are, more wise because you're older.
Okay.
Do you think Gunther is the best Intercontinental champion of all time?
I mean, as far as straight athletic ability, he's definitely probably up there. As far as total package, charisma, the whole deal, there's definitely better Intercontinental champions than him. He had the Macho Man, Shawn Michaels, Bret Hart,
Chris Jericho,
Morales back in the day. There was, as far as total package, charisma, the entertainment value, there were several better than him.
I have seen. Yeah, Macho Man with the Intercontinental belt was a good run. I've seen a lot of different matches from that run.
Chris Jericho, a 9-time Intercontinental champion.
He won it 9 times?
No, I think it's 8. I think Miz won it 9.
That's still pretty impressive.
Yeah, it's a total fame status.
I think Miz is the most ever to win the Intercontinental champion 9 times.
I think he is.
How long before Jericho's back in WWE? Should we pick bets?
Before who's back?
Chris Jericho. I think it's time to get off the sinking ship.
I hope he's not getting locked up.
Yeah, that too. That's another issue.
That's another issue. Now let's get to the main event. You ready?
So what happened to Rey Mysterio and Andrade versus Santos and Dominic?
Yeah, that match I was trying to avoid, but I'll bring it in.
Incredible.
What do you think about Rey Mysterio versus Andrade and Dominic Mysterio and Escobar?
Escobar and Dominic.
And Dominic.
I was
I
surprised.
actually enjoyed it.
What's that?
I enjoyed it.
It was a decent match. It was all right. Thinking big surprises. We're trying to get Dominic up there, but it's just not working.
I said I was trying to avoid it because I'm getting a little tired of this little luchador nonsense. One comes out with one group, the other comes out with the other group. But you got to talk about all the matches, right, Carmen?
What we're here for.
My brother would agree. He finds the LWO situation. He finds it confusing. I don't know what that says, but
Billy Blank, I'm starting to get confused, Bill. You never can hold up your end of the bargains.
wait a minute, which bargain?
Your bargain. First off, do you remember the stamp we gave you or the Bobcast poster or whatever it was, sticker to put somewhere and you put it inside the stadium?
Yeah.
We told you can't put it inside the stadium.
I totally forgot that advice you gave me.
Probably because you had too much beer to drink.
Yeah, but I that tailgate. We almost have to have a separate podcast just about the tailgate.
Those burgers were good, Bill.
Yes, the tribal chef.
Yeah, the tribal chef did a good job.
I had 3 burgers.
Sebastian.
Carmen, how much burgers you put down?
I had a few. I had my own chicken burgers. I'm not big on hamburgers.
That's right. You don't like hamburgers, right?
Yeah, so they're cooking up for me. They were delicious.
I had three cheeseburgers, and I wish I had at least 5. I regret. I feel like I didn't eat enough.
Did you eat anything in the stadium?
No. If you buy beer, you can't buy food, so then you'd have to take a loan out.
Did you buy beer in the stadium?
That I did.
Bill, I got an idea, Bill. Bill, why don't you start hitting the weights? Me and you.
We had
Don't worry.
go-to things.
Don't worry. There's probably some people that work that in my powerlifting contest that can only bench like a nickel or 25 pounds. They probably bench more than you. So don't worry. I'll get them.
That section.
Yeah, you'll be in that section. Don't worry. I'll lend you my guidance.
The wise man.
No, Carmen's the wise man.
Oh yeah, I'm just throwing the wise man around. That's just, I just compared Carmen the wise man 5 minutes ago.
And I got a question before we get to this main event. Carmen, what do you think Paul Heyman's going to do now since Roman's taking a break?
I don't know. I guess I got to see where they're going to go. And, yeah, I heard Rollins is out for about a month. How long we're going to be out. I'll have to see. They've been backstage for a while, and then we'll see.
When you heard...
First I'm hearing about the Tribal Chief's taking a break.
Yeah, that was the plan all along. Once he was done, he was going to get some time off.
I didn't know that.
I heard Triple H said on the press conference that I think that when Roman Reigns comes back, well, he hopes he comes back, but I think he will. And he said he's gonna have a new story that's gonna blow people's minds.
The Tribal Chief will return.
Yeah, so
I don't want to spoil future things we're about to talk about.
Now let's get to the main event. Roman Reigns and The Rock versus Cody Rhodes and Seth. Were you surprised how it ended?
No, I was not. I don't know if The Rock looked good. The Rock looked good. It's been 12 years, I think.
Last time he was in the ring, Bill, do you remember he pulled like his quad or whatever against John Cena?
Is that last? Oh, wow. And he looked good. He didn't have just enough to do that he was, I thought it was pretty well done.
Well, Bill, to be a wrestler, you know as much as I do. You got to be in good shape.
Yeah, that's...
Rock can't just come. Rock's gonna do the same thing. Like, it doesn't matter if he's in great shape. That helps, but you got to be in ring shape.
Yeah, I know what you mean. He got close. He looked pretty good.
I'm not saying he looked bad, but like Rock coming back after doing movies, and I know that's what he mostly does. Like, he's gonna have to be getting all ring shape again, unless he has a ring and like that he's gonna do, because he knows he might wrestle like a couple matches a year. You know what I mean?
Yeah. He said he trained for 3 months leading up to this match.
Well, unless he has a ring at his house, like I know Cody Rhodes has one, I think, and Edge. I know Edge has one in his garage because from that movie, that documentary. So.
Yeah, you knew that the Tribal Chief and The Rock would win the tag match. The odds had to be stacked against Cody.
A more monumental win on Sunday night, so you have to put all the cards against.
I'm already getting goosebumps.
Bill, wrestling's back, my man. It's back.
We watched it. Oh my God.
Paul Levesque looks to take wrestling to a new era.
It feels like we're there.
Can't wait for SmackDown.
Thanks to our Tribal Chief. Thank you, Roman Reigns.
Look, people can say whatever they want about Roman Reigns. He held the belt for too long, but Roman put people in. Roman helped the ratings go up.
Oh my God, yes.
In my
the Tribal
opinion.
Chief is wide.
In my
You
opinion.
didn't have the Tribal Chief.
I said, in my opinion, you can disagree with me all you want, but I think he helped put fans in the seats.
I'm on your side. I'm on Team Roman.
Carmen, what do you think? Carmen, do you think he helped put fans in the seats?
Oh, I definitely put fans in the seats. That's why I think it's funny that, bandwagon jumpers like yourself came along near the end there.
Fan jumpers. I've always liked Roman, Carmen.
Oh, that's not true.
That is true. Carmen, this is the thing. I've always liked Roman. I've never liked the New Day.
The only long-term Roman fan I know is producer Di.
Is she there?
Yeah.
Di, can you believe what he's saying about me?
Yeah, can you stop?
What'd you say? Di, what'd you say?
I said, yeah, because you used to bust my chops all the time for liking Roman Reigns.
Di, I was joking with you, Di. I've always liked the Roman Reigns.
Here we mistaken. Revisionist history.
Me and Billy Blank have always liked Roman Reigns. We don't know what you're talking about, right, Bill?
Yeah.
I'm going to start calling you Pony. No way.
Listen, Carmen, I've been talking to you about wrestling my whole life, but I think you're a little confused, my man.
I don't think I am.
Listen, Carmen. Let's get to Sunday. Seth freaking Rollins versus Drew McIntyre. Are you surprised Drew McIntyre won and that CM Punk cost him the world title after and Priest cashed in? Me and Carmen were talking about this on Saturday. He called it. He said Priest cashes in, and I said you're probably right because they can't keep having him hold it because Money in the Bank's, and I looked today, I believe it's in July. So he was running out of time.
Does the contract go up if it hits Money in the Bank again? Is that the deadline?
Yeah, you would lose the contract.
Okay.
He would.
Did you guys think
Bill, Damian Priest could cash in at Money in the Bank. Like, say, I want to cash in, but he would have 2 Money in the Bank. Like, he would, like, have to use it before, like, say, like, I got to cash it in, but he couldn't really cash in after, because once that guy grabs the new briefcase, he's done.
There it is. How about the first 10 seconds of the match, Drew hit Seth with the first 2 seconds. Drew hit Seth with a Claymore, and I thought it was over. I really did.
I was shocked by that. I in my head, I was like, "There's no way to let this happen," but at the same time, I wasn't exactly sure.
I really almost thought it got a 2 count. That was a great way to start. This night, this was a magical night, though.
Night 2 was a fantastic night of wrestling.
Carmen, do you think this is the best WrestleMania of all time?
What's that?
Do you think this is the best WrestleMania of all time?
Yeah, probably.
Yes! That's a man who's seen way more than we have. Love to have that.
And there's
The man definitely big.
this is the hell of a WrestleMania.
I've never felt that way. It felt almost like watching like the Eagles win the Super Bowl. It was unbelievable.
Yeah, there was like no crap squash matches. They were all good matches.
Let's go to the street fight now. When it was Bobby Lashley and the Street Profits versus AAP, right? And Kaylee and Cross. Who knows what they're calling themselves?
Definitely the least improved match of the night, but it was still great.
Remember when Bubba Ray said, "Get the tables"?
I forgot
Ray coming out as a guest referee.
they had Bubba Ray, and they had Snoop.
Snoop come out that match?
Is that the match Snoop got announced?
I think he did announce that match, Bill.
I remember Bubba Ray and Snoop holding each other's hands up at some point.
Listen, Bill.
It's all blur.
Bill, me and Carmen will learn you about wrestling, buddy. We got this for you.
This blur of euphoria. I can't even remember what happened.
Bill, I'm surprised you remember what you did yesterday, buddy.
Sometimes I am surprised as well.
Don't worry, Bill.
I forgot about the street fight.
Okay. Next we got.
Three Profits won. The good guys won.
Next we got.
The way it was going to happen, so there's no big surprise there.
Next we got AJ Styles versus LA Knight. Are you guys surprised that LA Knight won?
No.
I kind of figured LA Knight was going to win, but I wanted AJ. Remember me and Nick's bets, Carmen?
Yeah, I know you got squashed on them bets.
I didn't get squashed that much. I lost 6-1.
Yeah, exactly. I was getting squashed.
See, do you think he tricked me about the Bloodline match in night one?
I don't know. I think you used some sports psychology on you.
I told Nick for next pay-per-view we bet that the first match on the card, he gets the pick and then I get the pick. There is no picking which match you want.
Yeah, I think
Interesting.
What'd you say? I said, so the first match I pull up on the card is the first match he gets, the one at the very top of the list. If it's Cody Rhodes' match, he gets Cody Rhodes. If he wants him.
You're picking them at random now.
Random. The first match I pull up on the Backlash card is the match he gets the pick. Because he won. Or he can give me the pick and then... But... What'd you say?
You get the further pick the bub if he wants to.
Yeah.
There we go.
Winner's privilege.
Next, let's go to... We got 3 more matches to discuss. The women's match, Randy's match, and Roman. We're going to go with Orton's match next because we're going in order. Are you surprised Logan Paul won?
No.
I kind of am.
Really?
But then when I was thinking that after he won, I said they probably did that because I was talking to Carmen with it, and I said... Me and Carmen both kind of agreed that even he said it'll be funny that they might be trying to make Orton and Kevin Owens as a tag team. Carmen, you can respond to that.
Yeah, I think they're stepping up basically for Orton and Kevin tag.
That's
after, 8-count down under for the belts.
Yeah, that's what I think they did. Yeah, and there's chances that Orton could have won that match, but when he didn't win it, that I figured that they'll probably want them to be a tag team because those guys will be a funny tag team.
Yeah, they're entertaining, that's for sure.
I will tell you this point. I'm not sure maybe the main event, but this has to be John's second favorite match of the night. He was in heaven.
You big Logan Paul?
I can tell you one thing. I'm not a huge fan of Logan Paul, but that prime I had on Sunday is not that bad.
Oh, no, man. I got next to you with the prime model.
Yeah, you put a picture of me sitting next to Logan Paul.
That was very
I
nice.
can't believe it.
I can't believe Logan Paul sat down with me to have prime.
I want to try that frozen cherry one. They say that's the flavor.
Is that the red one?
Yeah, they say that's like the really good one.
Yeah, the red one. Me and John had the red one. We loved it.
Hey.
No, this is good.
Hey, Bill.
Uh-oh.
I'm not through with you yet, Bill.
Oh,
Bill, I would ask you to be my tag team, but you don't have the cardio, my man.
and the cardio. I think you said you don't have a car. I was like, what?
I'm choosing Carmen because you have a big, strong man by your side. No one's going to mess with you.
That's true.
Carmen will just pick him up and say,
Outside interference guy.
what'd you say?
I thought I was like the outside interference guy.
Don't you want to be my tag team champs and win the belts?
I mean, I needed to, obviously, but I mean, but we all have our...
So if I was fighting Cody Rhodes for the belt, would you cheat and help me win?
Yeah, that's what I do.
Billy Blank would interfere and cost me the belt.
Probably.
He would be going to try to help me. He would do what Roman Reigns did to The Rock by accident. He would be trying to help me. He would be delusional, not knowing where he's at. Grab the belt, the ref's knocked out. I'd turn around, wham! And then I would go to his house, beat him up, throw him outside, so you cost me the match, and then I would put him through the table. And Miss Mangini would be there just laughing at you.
Anywho, do you have any idea who I Show Speed is? The guy that was in the Prime bottle?
He's another YouTube guy, right? Or like TikTok guy?
I was curious if I was familiar with him.
Hey, Bill, here's a number you should know. 30 more subscribers until you get slammed through a table.
There it is. Back and forth on the pod is.
And you're going through a table. There is no faking. You're going through one.
Randy Orton kicking the guy in the Prime bottle might have been one of the top 5 highlights of the night. He kicked him.
Definitely up there.
He was flying.
Now let's get to Io Sky or Yodi Sky, whatever I call her, versus Bailey. Are you surprised Bailey won, big man?
I thought it was the best match of the night, I'll be honest. carried WrestleMania Night 2 on her shoulders, walking out the new champion as expected. Bailey was running wild. The crowd, I don't know if you remember during that match, the crowd popped. It was crazy. 72,000 just screaming their heads off for Bailey. And match of the night, 5 stars.
Hey, Bill, are you coming to Powerlifting next week?
What am I doing?
You coming to my powerlifting contest next week?
What a good review. Hilarious review.
Because it's funny, but it's funny busting on you, Bill, when you're laying in bed.
You missed the whole part of it. Did you see what he was doing there?
Thanks, Bill.
I actually thought it was a pretty good match.
Now, let's get to the main event. I thought it was a pretty good match, too. I thought it was a pretty good match, too. But let's get to the main event. Roman Reigns defended his title against Cody Rhodes. Are you guys surprised? We know Carmen's not surprised. Carmen, you're not surprised Cody won, right?
Carmen called exactly what was going to happen.
Yes, he did.
He did.
Yes, he did. It's on record.
Billy Blank, are you surprised?
Well, if you remember, by the time we were going in, I had myself convinced the Tribal Chief was going to retain.
What'd you say?
I was convinced that the Tribal Chief would retain.
Here's a question for you, Bill. Bill, here's a question for you. When he hit the spear and Cole spiked him, did you think it was over?
That is actually, well, you knew something. That's when I actually got a little worried that it was over for my guy, Roman Reigns.
When John Cena... Carmen, what'd you think about the story on how they put it when Roman Reigns used the chair to whack Seth in the same position he was in 10 years ago, and when Seth stabbed Roman Reigns in the back, they used that story when Roman had a chance to hit What?
For the WA.
What'd you say?
That was epic callback Shakespearean tragedy stuff.
Yeah, I know. Did you like that call? Did you like that?
And he let his own hubris get a hold of him, and he had to go after Seth to revenge that old grudge, and it cost him everything he had.
Incredible.
Here's a question. When Seth Rollins came out, did you guys think it was Dean Ambrose for a minute?
I didn't know what that music hit. I was just like, holy shit, what's happening?
Well, I thought it was Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose, and that the Shield was back.
Triple H, once Roman Reigns saw Seth Rollins, like I watched the match again, and you can see Seth Rollins get punched, but Roman Reigns like snapped when he sees Seth Rollins in that gear.
He could have finished off Cody. Instead, he chose Seth Rollins was literally his shield. It's genius. It's genius.
Do you think Roman Reigns and Cody Rhodes fight again in next year or something?
I don't know. I think they're both going to take their own stories now.
I think Cody's going to be defending against The Rock WrestleMania next year.
You know what I think? No, I think that might be SummerSlam, Bill.
We'll see. The Rock said he has to go film a movie.
2 movies.
Probably Fast and the Furious. I know they do the new Fast and the Furious.
So that's at least 6 months. So he may not be back by SummerSlam.
So, what did you think when John Cena came out?
Well, as always, it was probably the best moment of the night. The only thing close to the Bailey pop was the John Cena pop. The crowd went insane when the music hit. There was nothing.
What was the order? I'm trying to remember the order of when people came out.
First it was Jimmy Uso, then Jey Uso came out.
Oh, and then they tackled each other off the stage in the coolest moment. Oh.
And Solo came out and tried to get in that. Cena came out. They one man saved the whole day.
Okay, so then.
Once The Rock took out, then it was your moment, Bill. That's something
The
lights went out. I've watched it, I would say, 7 billion times since then.
Bill, remember when you said to me, can we do the podcast Wednesday before Carmen was, sick? Had a cold, and I said, you're like, what time are the Phillies playing? And I said, 1:15 against the Cardinals. And you said, I said, Bill, aren't you working? And you said, oh, yeah. I said, what? Then why do you care what time the Phillies are playing?
I can listen to it at work, Bob.
let's not lose sight of where we were here.
Exactly, Deb. You're so focused on bashing me.
WrestleMania 40 in Philadelphia. We waited years for this to happen. The main event, the biggest match of all time.
Now, here's a question.
The bell gongs. No, stop talking. I'm going to keep talking. The bell gongs. The lights come on. Billy Blank, tears in his eyes. Seeing his son enter the ring and dethrone The Rock, taking out the final boss. So the Cody Rhodes and win the match. Incredible storytelling.
But here's the thing. The only one who cost Roman Reigns the belt was Roman Reigns. We know it was a storyline, but in the story, he decided to go after Seth, and that gave Cody enough time to turn the spear around.
Ultimate storytelling.
That's good booking. Carmen, I got a question for you. Do you think Triple H will ever write better than Vince McMahon?
I think he already does, yeah.
Remember when we were just talking about that main event?
Yeah, like the whole thing of WrestleMania.
Incredible. I think I said incredible instead.
I know what Vince did over the last couple years was bad. It was time for him to retire like years ago. Like I think 06 he did good and stuff there, but then it started getting dragged. But I mean like in the Attitude Era he did good. I mean like as a career, like do you think like what Triple H does now can pass back then?
Yeah, definitely.
I do too. That's what I wanted to ask you for. You know what I mean? Because he did write good stories back then, but then there were so many years where he didn't. You know what I mean?
He was writing big stories when he had no competition. Triple H now has more competition than ever, and he's bringing viewers back to WWE.
Now, is Stephanie back in WWE a little bit or no?
No.
She did introduce Night 2 though.
No actual job. She came out to show support. And have a little moment.
I was already excited, but I think she did a good job because I felt even more excited.
That was definitely.
Oh my god! And all the wrestlers came out and carried Cody on their shoulders. Randy, I saw the RKO. I saw the Viper out there.
You're going to see the Viper out there, Cody. Do you remember Randy Orton showed Cody Rhodes a lot back in the day? Even Cody Rhodes admitted it.
Oh yeah, Evolution, right? Was that the group?
They're good friends.
To be honest with you, he was trying to get out of jail to be there, but
I just want to see who Cody Rhodes will defend the title against at Backlash because you know he's going to fight. He's going to fight every.
Higher.
You think so?
Oh yeah.
That's who you're going with?
I'm going with.
I'm just getting.
Drew won the belt. He took his food and sent a tweet mid-match. Incredible stuff.
I wonder if CM Punk's cleared to fight yet.
He looks pretty good. He took the cast off.
If not, he's probably close to it. They wouldn't have him getting active yet.
And I guess you could have Drew and CM Punk fight without a belt involved.
Yeah, definitely could.
That'd be a good match. Who do you think wins, McIntyre or Punk?
Oh.
Punk?
Yeah.
I think they're going to win. I think they'll play 3 matches. I think McIntyre wins 1 and Punk wins 1, and I think the third match can go either way. I'll have to see how the story is out.
Brock Lesnar, Cody Rhodes.
Yeah, like that.
Damn fence and not commit.
What'd you say?
It's just you're going to straddle the fence and not commit to anything. Want to win one, anybody win the other one. Who's going to win? You said 3 matches.
Fine, I'll tell you. Drew McIntyre's going to win.
There you go.
Wow.
There you go. That's all you had to do.
You know why?
You bring the fire out of him.
Because CM Punk, I like CM Punk, but CM Punk ticked off an angry Scottish warrior.
God, the crowd chanting CM Punk. And you just think CM Punk's back in WWE. Peace has been restored to the galaxy.
But
Beautiful thing.
WWE wants CM Punk to be world champion, so.
You think he tries to go for the I think he has to make his way up. He has to put some time in before he has to make that run for the title.
Well, they want him to be champion, Bill. That's why he's probably going to make a run. But I think they want,
They don't want Cody Rhodes to be champion.
Well, he is champion. That's why Priest cashed in on the World Heavyweight Champion.
Yeah, you know Damien couldn't get involved in that match. Could you imagine? Oh my god.
I mean, Priest still has an important belt. It's just not the important belt in WWE. The important belt in WWE is the belt Cody Rhodes has.
They're both world champions.
I know.
I would say one's more important, but they both have legitimacy. Think we could have tears in his eyes when Cody won?
Who?
I don't think him and the belt. I think it's the person carrying it who makes the belt legitimate.
You don't think it's the person?
I just said it is the person.
Do you think Roman Reigns made that belt good or no?
Hey, definitely.
Yes. So, Bob, did you cry when Cody won? What was the reaction?
No, I didn't cry. I was happy for him, but I didn't cry.
Right, like that.
Carmen, did you cry? Carmen, did you cry?
No, I was watching you cry.
I didn't cry. Don't tell people
I was definitely had tears.
Tears coming down. I saw you.
I didn't cry.
Alright, yeah, you
It's okay.
cry. You didn't. You're right. You didn't cry.
I don't cry that much.
Hey, Bob,
What?
were you really upset that Becky Lynch lost?
Me? I wanted her to win, but I do like Rhea, but yeah, a little bit. Why?
Oh, you a big Becky Lynch person?
Yes, why?
What did you say at WrestleMania?
I didn't say nothing, Carmen.
You've always been, what was it?
A Becky Lynch guy.
I don't think you said that. I think you said, I've always been a Becky Lynch girl.
Whoa!
Yeah, I might have said it, Carmen, but that's
I might have said it.
it slipped.
That's my
What'd you say?
That's my pipe bomb. I'll send
You
you
just shot the pipe then.
Who cares if I said that? I didn't mean it. I meant to say I was a Becky Lynch guy. I had a brain fart.
Hey, it's okay that you were a Becky Lynch girl. It's fine. At one point or another, everybody has a little bit of a Becky Lynch girl inside them.
I didn't.
Just shout it out. Shout it out to the mountaintops.
I was never a Becky Lynch girl, Carmen.
I hope so. Just saying.
Incredible.
Pre-WrestleMania.
I still can't believe. I'm still kind of depressed it's over.
Next year's going to be in Minnesota, the rumor is, right, Bill?
That's what they were saying. I think we're going to Minnesota.
Bill, you can't even go to Orlando. You going to Minnesota, you cheap dude.
Oh, we were supposed to try to go. We were trying to go to Royal Rumble.
Bill, we can't have Silver Bill and Drunk Bill and Liquor Bill. You got to have one Bill. Like, do you have the Truth Bill or do you have the Lying Bill? What?
Liquor Bill's a distant memory.
Are we having enough Bill that wants to go across the country to Minnesota? Or are you having Bill that's just telling you fantasies that everyone wants to hear?
Don't you want to go to WrestleMania again after we experienced that? That was the greatest. Oh. I feel like I'm going to be chasing that endorphin high for the rest of my life.
Bill, I'm sure we'll go to WrestleMania again, Bill.
Oh, I guarantee it. They'll be back.
I mean, if it goes close, maybe we'll go, you know? Just
WrestleMania 60.
getting you to go across the country. Not across the country, but to a different state for WrestleMania, you know? It's pushing it, Bill.
I'm back in pushing it.
Don't worry, though. I'll watch it with you, Bill.
We went to Monday Night Raw, too. Can we even get into that?
Don't worry, Bill. I started watching some pay-per-views with you. I watched one with you at Royal Rumble. You and Carmen, you know.
SummerSlam?
Watched SummerSlam with you. I watched 2 last year with you. I didn't watch WrestleMania with you, but we were there.
Yeah, I'm going to say we did watch that together. We were there.
Okay, we did watch it together, but...
We were all in the
Incredible.
So I watched 3 with you.
I can't believe we got to see that. It's going to be one of the most iconic moments in wrestling history.
Bill, as soon as we word the shirt, 2 more people subscribe to the Bubcast.
Oh, we got a couple subs?
Maybe we got that dad and that boy.
My best friends.
You have no friends, Bill.
I offered him a burger and I got locked into like a 30-minute conversation.
So
There's no
did
escape.
I.
So producer died down with you.
Oh, yeah, producer guy was right there next to me. There's no-
What's up? What's up? Hey, Dar, you wrestled out?
I think I'm officially wrestled out.
Are you gonna watch SmackDown tomorrow night?
No, we'll be at the Phillies game.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, the Phillies won tonight.
Yeah.
Big win.
I don't think Ranger Suarez gets the win though because the Pirates got a run.
Hey, he gets the win.
In the ninth, they got to win. In the ninth, they got to run. Phillies were winning that game before Suarez got taken out.
Yeah.
It's 1-0, and then they exploded in the bottom of the seventh. Marsh hit a 2-run shot. I don't know how they scored their last two because I was at the gym peeking in and out for the game.
You also had the Phillies game on when we were at Monday Night Raw. He never misses the Phillies game, Bubcast fan.
Who doesn't?
You, Bob.
Oh, yeah, I had bits and pieces of it on. I was watching it on my phone. I was watching a little bit of it. I watched the 10th inning when they won it.
I thought you were watching AEW. I loved how you were watching the Phillies.
Why would I watch AEW? AEW is a bunch of old WWE guys. Christian, Ric Flair, Mark Henry, Big Show, Edge, Jericho.
Have you guys seen the footage from last night?
Yeah, it just proves that CM Punk told the truth.
It 100% confirms CM Punk's story.
Yeah, I didn't really hear it. What did CM Punk say?
He said he confronted Jack Barry, shoved him, and then it choked him a little bit, and then it got broken up.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
It's unbelievable. I don't know why they showed. I will never know why they showed that.
Must have been high on coke and pissy. And it's like, let's show the video, try to get some ratings.
I will never understand that.
Blew up in his face.
CM Punk was the #1 trending thing that night.
Yeah.
It was an absolute disaster.
Yeah, I don't know what they thought they were doing.
And they tried to make it. They said that FTR, the one tag team, was somehow. They tried to make it kind of part of the story, and it made no sense. I don't know what's going on in AEW, man.
What'd you say?
AEW, what's happening over there?
I don't know, dude. I don't watch AEW.
I think you watch them sometimes.
Once in a while.
Yeah. Crazy.
Yep.
I just watch WWE. Dude, WWE's on Monday, Friday, 2 days a week, and then one other day. Other days I'm watching the Phillies. That's why I don't watch AEW.
Phillies, I love having the Phillies back.
Wrestling, I watch. Wrestling I watch later. I don't watch it live. I watch Raw and SmackDown like at 10.
So you can skip through the commercials.
Mm-hmm.
Smart man.
Unless Swift were live, then I'll watch it live.
Oh,
Right.
how about me getting Cody Rhodes' belt off that kid?
What'd you say?
How about me getting Cody Rhodes' belt off that kid?
How'd you get it off that kid? I was with you the whole day. You didn't get it off that kid.
Oh, you weren't there. I forgot you weren't there.
Carmen, I kept my eye on you 24/7.
No, it was after cousin.
What?
It was after Raw. You left with your cousin.
I think I saw that.
Did you rip it off him?
Yeah, snatched it right off him, pushed him down, and ran away.
Die, did he?
I don't know. There's a blue belt set on my kitchen counter.
Does it say Mama Rhodes? All right, guys.
It's third party to anything.
All right, guys. Thanks for being on the Bubcast today.
Thank you for having us.
Yes.
You're welcome.
The best podcast and the best weekend ever.
Okay, that's out.
100 views, 100 subscribers. Bill's going through a table.
That's right, can't wait.
Yeah.
That is just a fact of life.
It's not a spoiler. It's a
Promise.
Ah, that's a great finish.
And I'm not kidding. You're going through the table, Bill.
speaking about Bailey, because we cut that, they really got into a reel.
My name's Billy Showtime. I'm out. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.